So I was disgustingly fat at 143 kg just 2 years ago in March 2021. And currently I am considered as a 91 kg natty because I've lost a lot of weight and I put on quite a lot of muscles. As always, I'm going to present to you some of the tips that helped me achieve this. So if you don't yet know who I am, I'm Cal. I make videos on fat loss and self-improvement to help people that were like me, people that looked like me last time, that is struggling with fat loss, with their mental health, to find their path to the ideal body that they want, to live the life that they want, to ultimately find themselves on a path towards a fulfilling life. So the first tip is the concept of G-Flux, as popularized by Thomas DeLauer. It is to eat more, but you have to move more. So if you're eating 1,000 calories and you're burning 1,000 calories versus you're eating 3,500 calories and you're burning 3,500 calories, that is not equal because the actual process of it actually takes more effort to burn whenever there's more volume going in and out. I'll link Thomas' video in the description below because he's done an amazing job explaining this concept. But in a general sense, what I did was I try to eat more food, but I try to eat healthier food, so non-ultra processed food. And you can eat processed food, but not ultra processed, because ultra processed ultimately means that it has gone through so many different processes that it has condensed down to the only thing that will make your brain feel that it's good, but it's actually empty or even negative nutrients. Like eating it will make you feel hungrier if they contains a lot of seed oil, if it contains a lot of like random chemical ingredients in the ingredient list. The best way they can do is eat food that do not have a ingredient label on it, and you know that it's fresh. And there are tiers to this. You can eat higher quality food, or in general just eat meat, because meat has a lot of the minerals and micronutrients that your body really need to survive and feel satiate and just prepare itself as you're moving more. So properly supplement yourself with the nutrients through good food and go and move more. And how you can move more, I give you a bonus tip, is to have a lot more steps in throughout the day. This concept is very important because walking really taps into your fat storage, and you don't need to walk fast or rug around carrying weights around. You just have to walk slowly. You just have to spend more time on your feet and walk slowly. That will tap into your fat fuel, you utilize more of it and you'll burn. Although walking is low intensity, therefore it burns less calories than running or other activities. Walking will utilize more of your fat as fuel instead of the carbohydrates or glycogen in your system. So the mentality tip is to make this whole process fun, to make fat loss fun, to make walking more fun, to make eating more fun, to make eating healthy fun. So I recently come across this concept on the true version of maturity is to figure out how to live the life you want, how to achieve all your goals while making the process fun. It's the how to instead of the what to do. So instead of thinking, oh, I should earn $10,000 a month, think, how do I earn $10,000 a month and make the whole process fun? Because if you're not enjoying the process, if you're just grinding, if you're going into monk mode, if you are trying to lose fat and not see anyone, and you have no joy in the whole entire process, then why are you even doing it? You're just wasting time. At the end of your life, will you regret that? And of course, I'm not saying that like don't do the hard things, but make the things hard fun too. Because sometimes we can still suffer and still enjoy the entire process. Maybe track it, maybe set yourself a goal and like see yourself as the main character and see the change. So the last tip is to visualize the fit version of you. I've made some videos in the past about visualization, about imagining the kind of person that you are in minute details, like every single part of you, your hair, how big you look, your frame, how you dress. Even now, I would say that from the version that you've seen me in the past and now, the discrepancy is very big, because you will notice that I have visualized a lot in order to get to the version of me today, and this is not the final version. But you have to visualize, try your best to see how good you will look, how healthy you will be, how more lively, how much more energy do you have on your day to day, how contagious your energy are when you're talking to people, and how you can enjoy the sports that you want. Like last time I used to want to play badminton, but I was always like 100 plus kg. And if you know about badminton, it requires a lot of your joints, it requires a lot of lunges, and a lot of cardio as well. I always tell myself I'm not the kind of person that can run, but I do enjoy being able to move around fast, agile, and at the same time be big enough to look good enough. So I have to visualize me with six packs, me with, I don't know, like big ass forearms, big ass, okay, my biceps are still work in progress, but everything, wide shoulders, wide back, good posture. So these are the things that you can visualize, and how you look, what kind of style you are wearing, try to visualize. And also at the same time, the fit version of you, visualize their daily habits, their lifestyle. How do they naturally, like what are their standards? Some people, they are naturally healthier because they have high standards for themselves. They see seed oil, they see fries, they will never ever think of even touching it or putting it near their mouth. And if they're in the grocery store, they will never buy certain kind of food that has stupid ingredients that just kill them faster, to make their life suffer more, just because they crave the food right in the moment. They stop themselves because they have standards. And because the standard is so high, because you have visualized these standards, next time when you make that decision, you'll live more in line because you have visualized the entire process of having high standards. It wouldn't be something that, when you lack willpower in the moment, you have to make this new decision, or is this still me? Do I still want to buy this? You don't make that decision anymore because you have made it in advance. So I hope these tips help, because these tips definitely help me. If you have learned anything, I want you to go and apply. And if you have applied and you see that these tips are very, very helpful to you, then I urge you to subscribe, because I am trying to reach 500 subscribers by October. And that's it for today's video. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.